and God bless. I am Shar. Welcome to Twist and Shout. For future contents from my channel, please subscribe. And my content includes faith, marriage, parenting, and of course hair. God bless. Okay, the one before last video, I talked to you guys about the Do Grow plus the Sulfur8 grease. And as you can see today, I am actually prepared to get messy. I went over the challenge that I'm doing from December 1st. Well, giving you guys December 1st to February. Well, if you want to start now, as soon as you see the video, that's fine, because I actually did grease my scalp with the combination the day I dropped the video. So that's fine too. A couple extra days isn't going to hurt. But roughly we're saying a 60-day challenge. And I went ahead and told you guys about what I'm going to do, what I'm going to use, what I'm not going to use in that whole process, which is almost no other products, especially to my scalp. I'm going to obviously use my same generic shampoo conditioner combo, and which is only two that I kind of go back and forth, and that's the Aussie Moist shampoo and conditioner and the Manuka Honey, which is probably the one I'm going to use for the rest of the 60 days, because the Manuka Honey line from Shea Moisture is intensive hydration, and because I just did a henna treatment, I want to make sure my moisture and my protein balance is equivalent. So that's probably going to be the one I use. So I did show you guys, I used an empty container to do my mitts, and I'm using this between me and my daughter, and as you can see, it is almost gone. I didn't make much anyway, because I'm not a fan of grease, but I kind of forgot how just digging and sliding can kind of take a lot on your hands, even if you don't mean to, but that's my bad. So I have to prepare more, because I did not intend to make another batch so soon. And I think I only greased my daughter's hair 3 times, and I've done mine 4. So within those 7 times of greasing our scalp, because if you saw my other video, I made mention to say I'm going to do it at least twice a week. But if you're doing it once a week, that's fine too. But extra precaution, extra step. All right, so this time on camera, I'm going to show you guys, and I'm using just some regular Germex over my gloves from me touching everything, to do a mix on camera so you guys can know what you would need, what I recommend, or what I'm using. And again, I have gloves, just a generic brand of gloves, and I just use Germex. I would say most I've seen had actually just emptied both containers into one. So if that's the case, you're probably gonna need a container about this size. And this is just a old Softy gel container that I cleaned out. However, and you've seen this size here, which I probably should have just filled it up. But like I said, I have this thing about touching grease. So I am going to go with a more flat surface container, and this was just an edge control container that I saved and I cleaned out. And FYI, the edge control was not worth anything. It was the it was by the same brand, the XUzwbBHxqvU Naturals, and it was the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Edge Balm or Gel, and it was kind of like jam. It did not hold or anything at all. So, but anywho, that's not what, I mean, in case you wanted to try it, I'm just letting you know it didn't work for me. It just was like jam, but I will actually buy jam over that. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the Sulfur8 medicated original formula, and it says anti-dandruff hair and scalp conditioner, and it only comes in one size, which is 4 ounce, and this is about $5 in your local Walmart. It's like 4 and some change. And the Do Grow, I did touch bases with the original post, and it was the Do Grow hair, does that say Vitalizer? That's supposed to say fertilizer. Vitalizer Mega Long. And it is, this is the one that they used. I was thinking maybe it was the blue one, but no, they actually used the Mega Long. So, and as you can see from last time, I only took a scoop, a mini ice cream scoop out, and the same for this, but this wasn't a new one, so some was already gone if you can't tell. But yeah, all right, so what I have this time with me is I'm going to use a regular metal spoon for smoothness, and I know some people say metal tends to do something with chemicals or whatever, but I'm thinking it's not going to harm these chemicals for this moment. And if so, that'll be my bad, but I really think it's okay. And then I have an additional spoon, so I won't mix the two, and this will be the end mixer since it's smaller. And again, I'm doing a flat surface. This was still about 3 ounce container. Yeah, 3 or 3.5 container. And this time I'm going to try to just fill it up because that's the purpose of the challenge, so I won't have to go about this again. So I'm going to start with the Sulfur8 spoon, and I'm just going to dig in about that amount, and I'm just going to smooth it in here. And most is on. Matter of fact, I probably should have got 2 little spoons, but I'll just see. I'll just keep digging. And my whole intention is not to use all of it because I do know or have used this alone, and my husband used this as well. So my intention is not to use the whole thing, but just enough so I won't have to come back again, as you can see. So I'm doing another scoop. And at the end, I'll just get that off. So for right now, let me go ahead and, or I can just use the other end. I could do that. Let's try it. Okay, so this is the DoGrow, and I'm just going to, as you can see, yes. Whew, that was close. Just put it in there, and let's do, which, you know what, I should have used the end, right? You saw how smooth it just came off, and that's just another bit. And the thing is, try to be as smooth and clean as possible, as you can see. So, and in my mind, I'm thinking more DoGrow, less Sulfur8, because Sulfur8 is medicated, and we know Sulfur8 works alone, right? So, in my mind, it just makes sense to focus on getting the majority of the DoGrow to make the most of the blend. And that's probably more, looks like it's more product. Let me see. Okay, that was 4 ounces. 4 ounces, okay. Just a difference of container. All right, so I got all the all the Sulfur8 off this, and I put it on a paper towel. So you are gonna need a paper towel if I didn't say, sorry. To, you know, keep the surface clean. And again, that should be enough this time. And I'm just gonna mix it with the little spoon. And you saw that the Sulfur8 is like this yellowish, tannish color, and the DoGrow is this green, and together, once it's properly fully mixed, it is going to be like this lime greenish tinted color. And I will show you guys in a second. And by all means, I'm not claiming to be an expert or anything. I'm just showing you guys how I do it and how it's done in case you have any questions and concerns. All right, so, and you know what? I think I'm going to put a little bit more of each in there because, like I said, my whole point is to make sure that I don't have to go through this process again no time soon. So, about this much of the DoGrow. And almost a full spoon. And because now I'm already going to mix the two, I can just go ahead and scoop that out with the little spoon to make sure I'm not wasting anything. Because that was the thing last time too, because I had mixed after I had did my hair the first time with just the Sulfur8, because as you may or may not know already, I have a bald spot somewhere up here, and that is believed to be from the Style Factor Edge Booster. That's my change or difference, so that's what I'm saying. And I'm just mixing again, like cooking. And it's nice and smooth, and it blends very well. And I will say, because if you're like me or my husband, we tend to hate very strong scents. So the Sulfur8 alone is like, ugh, like I don't want to smell like that all day. But I will say the DoGrow kind of mellows that out. So for those who normally would say, hey, I got a problem with how that smells, take my word for it. The DoGrow does mellow that out. And after a while, I don't smell it. So my husband claims he can smell it all day, the Sulfur8 alone. But he has not complained about the mixture, and I've used it 4 times, as I stated. And he has a very sensitive nose, very harsh allergies. So, And I do too, but his is appear to be more harsh than mine. So this time on camera, as you can see, I'm done. Very nice and heavy container, a lot. And the good part about this is before I remove my gloves, I can just put the remains in my hair so it won't be a waste. Amen. And I just greased my scalp before doing this, so I saved my edges for this moment here. So I'm just gonna use the remains, the residue, because like I said, mommy on a budget, not trying to waste anything. So, and as you've been following me, you know that my edges has been a problem area. So I do plan on, I massaged my scalp for about 10 minutes last night. Everywhere, all over. And my thing is to, because now that they've grown back, it's presenting itself as these smaller or shorter pieces of hair. And everyone's goal most of the time is to have the hair grow out even. And then of course, if you choose to do like a diva cut or something of that nature, then it's your choice, not necessarily how your hair grow. And by all means, what suits you, because some of you guys like or prefer like short come long, some like the big body, so the longer come short. Whatever works for you guys. I know for me, my goal is just even hair. So for the next 60 days or so, or what have already started, would be just the Dew Grow and the Sulfur8 on my scalp only. So no other oils, not even my own growth oil, nothing but that. And obviously my regular shampoo and conditioner combination and leave-in, which like I said, I use the whole Manuka Honey line. So that's the shampoo, the conditioner, and the mask. Leave-in, I typically use the Jamaican Black Castor Oil leave-in from Shea Moisture, or I use the African Pride leave-in, the cream or the liquid, but more likely the cream because it's the colder month. Because when you comb it and brush it, it's gonna, you know, penetrate from root and, you know, make its way down. But to really focus on the end where the hair is the oldest and the most brittle and prone to breakage, I am going to use the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Extra Dark. And I do also use hair butters. So I plan on using, doesn't get much butter than this. And this is by The Main Choice. And just to show you the consistency, it looks like a regular shea butter mix, but it has a lot of good things like mango, biotin in it. So good look. And I also use the Tropic Owls Living Jamaican Black Castor Oil hair food on my ends. Like I said, scalp is strictly the mitts, the Dew Grow and the Sulfur8 mitts. On my ends, the Extra Dark Jamaican Black Castor Oil, the Jamaican Black Castor Oil hair food, and the doesn't get much butter than this on my ends. And as you can see, my hair today looks a little more weighed down because this is the second greasing up the scalp and oiling of the ends. Today I just used the Jamaican Black Castor Oil hair food on my ends, so heavy but not too heavy. And my edges are nice and shiny now, and my hair, like I said, is growing in, but we're trying to get it to catch up because there's like a bunch of BB balls. See that? Well, most of it like up in this area, because this was just like straight scalp. And that, I would say, this particular spacing right here has been like that because of the damage of perms, not due to postpartum or anything. I mean, the postpartum probably made it more evident because all of this was slick and shiny. But as you can see, the hair has grown back. We're just trying to get it to catch up. And it's growing, as you can see, because I can pull it now. It's definitely growing. So thank God for that. And besides those, my regular hair tools, my wide tooth comb, my Vita Goods scalp massager. That's it, plain and simple for the next 60 days. It's going down, hair challenge. But I love you guys. I didn't even get to put my glasses on to look professional. And they're so dirty. Wow, they're so dirty. Greasy, that's what they are. They're greasy. But any questions, concerns, comments, please do not hesitate. Do not. I'm not the type of person, like, I will try to respond to any and everyone in a timely fashion. Amen. Amen. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reading of the word. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this was a blessing to you. Please join me on my growth challenge. I'm praying that God helps all of us grow our hair or our problem areas or whatever it be. If it's shedding, breaking, not growing, bald spots, whatever the case may be, I'm just praying for healing of the scalp and the hair follicles, and that we could be prosperous and we are taking more attention and time out to actually take care of what God gave us. God bless you guys. See you next time. Love you.